Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, Well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
There's the whistle. Good ball, good take. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. No, it's come to nothing. Endrick. Halim. Tries to play it through. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now this could be a chance. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Malaysia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's on it, can he get away? That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's in on goal, big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Vietnam really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davis. Ayman. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Endrick. Oh, that's a key interception. And smartly reclaimed. Plays a sharp little ball here. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
And it's been shipped out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Produces a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Ayman. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Space for him to turn and look. Not the most accurate pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There's the shot! And it's a goal! Wonderfully smooth.
It always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 7.
Malaysia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ayman. Malaysia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Swung over. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Josue. Endrick. And shifted it to the flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short.
There will be 1 minute at
He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Vietnam really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Malaysia leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the
Real chance! Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Endrick. That is very well defended. The message is clear, none shall pass. Halim. He's found a way through.
Malaysia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Malaysia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ayman.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's put paid to the danger.
The attendances for this match is 15,600.
Can he get it through? Very nicely done. And that is a superb rearguard action. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Opts for safety. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread to the right. Stood up well to him there. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He won't be happy with that one. Now he's off and running. Ayman. Now, can they get him away? Plays the return pass. Josue. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's in a great position here. That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. Ayman. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted.
Pretty robust defending.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. This looks promising. He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And it's made its way to him.
Vietnam seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Not the most accurate pass. That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pinches it off him. That is ended up in no man's land. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Threads one, it shapes to shoot! And with that, the end. Malaysia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
There's the whistle. Josue. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Davis. Spread neatly. And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Halim. He has found the way through. And he's been shifted off it. Short changes him with that pass. He's in a great position here. Oh, shot, surely! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's one-on-one! Malaysia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Endrick. He might be in here! And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. He'll try from distance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Davis. Looking for the run. Now, can he find a finish? It's out for a goal kick. Tan. Davis. Iman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gets a good foot in there. Pinches it off him. 30 minutes gone. That has not gone well. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. Endrick. Halim looking understandably energised after his goal. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
He's found a way through. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Josue tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 25.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Malaysia really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Malaysia look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. Down to business again. Can he get it through? Oh, that's an excellent interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Good ball, good take. Out of play for a goal kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he cuts out the supply. And now the breakaway. Great vision. Iman. Endrick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they win it back again. Nicely shaped ball. quick look, thought about cutting inside.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ayman. Josue. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vietnam have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Played into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. This might spell danger. Chance! And no mistake.
After 61 minutes is number 9. The attendances for
At
this
least
match
that has given
is
their people something to smile about.
16,817.
Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Josue. And no, that was never going to make it. Now he's off and running. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he gets rid in a hurry. Opts to play it back. Great chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Halim. Endrick. Distributed tidily. Oh, nicely intercepted. Into the last quarter of an hour. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Tan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now this could be a chance, and he is deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good spread. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Davis. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Josue. Played out to the left flank. Now that's well seen too. That has been slung wide. Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Hazmi. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish? It is close, but that is the last of it. Malaysia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We're up and running then. And he shoots! That's a fair try, but just off target. Vinicius Junior, he might be in here! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm keeping an eye out for Mastantuono, the very talented Argentine, being left-footed and, of course, playing from the right wing. He thrives in those small spaces, toying with defenders, using his trickery.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that's going right the way across. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good foot in there. That is lovely. He is through here. Foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Now he's got space here. Endrick. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply. And he'll try from distance! Boy, he struck that clean. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good spread. Vinicius Junior. Endrick. No, it's come to nothing. That is good alertness. And he's there to retrieve it. Endrick. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just Mbappe! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 30.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Time and again they are repelled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Valverde, and the counter is on. Nicely shaped ball, neatly clipped into space, and into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Malaysia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Endrick. This is a promising build-up. Vinicius Junior.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Floated through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. But he's well positioned here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vinicius Junior. That's beautifully weighted. Real chance here. Ayman. Josue. Oh, they can break here. Bernardo Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Malaysia currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Shoots! Oh, good finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is wonderful to watch, a quite brilliant finish.
Well, the keeper had no chance. He's absolutely nailed that one.
And yes, it's him again.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 25.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rashid. Lovely bit of skill. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Garcia is onto this. He's got away. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now, can they get him away? Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, at least that midfield, the opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! That's really well cleared. Rudiger. Malaysia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Goes for the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Josue. He's had a shot! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And that's another good win of the ball. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Morales. Rashid. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rashid. Can he get it through? He's on it. Can he get away? And he's cut it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, super ball. Chance! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Malaysia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Valverde.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's having a shot! And he scores! But oh, it's offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he's intervened well there. Malaysia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Josue. He's found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Probing pass. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? In he goes again. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
El dorsal 22. El dorsal 12. El dorsal 5.
Nice looking ball. Konate makes the interception.
El dorsal 3. El dorsal 35. El dorsal 34.
And the number on the board is 3.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Camavinga looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Oh, can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Malaysia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio.